So UbiGro utilizes a technology called quantum dots. It's nanotechnology. It has the unique ability of capturing certain parts of the sun's rays and actually changing that photon and glowing, and it luminesces in a different color. So basically what our technology is doing is we're capturing UV light and blue light, and we're converting that light over to red light, the most efficient for photosynthesis.
Simply, the evolving climate outside is making it harder to grow crops in places that used to be ideal. And so UbiGro is an electricity-free way to optimize your light. It's a much more accessible technology for most growers in terms of relatively low cost relative to the benefit that it brings. Whereas lighting is very difficult to pencil out. You need a very high value crop, and you need low electricity prices. And so electricity prices are rising in some markets, and that causes lighting to be no longer accessible to those customers, those growers.
So we originally thought greenhouses. We started looking into literature and figured out that this was a burgeoning new technology and scientific endeavor for the academic community, how colors and spectra affect plant growth. And so we had a greenhouse co-located at our first office area, and we started doing experiments there. It was on tomatoes, and we had 3 different colors of quantum dots and compared them against a control that had no color change. And we saw massive differences in plant growth, a lot more tomatoes on these small test studies. So what are quantum dots? Quantum dots are vanishingly small pieces of semiconductor that are on the order of 5 to 10 nanometers. It's 10,000 times smaller than the width of a human hair. And they have this very unique ability to change one spectrum of light to another. And there's been a lot of studies that have shown that sunlight has more blue photons in the spectrum than plants actually need to be at their most efficient. So we take a portion of those blue photons and other colors like ultraviolet light and convert them to more potent colors. These are your oranges and reds, where photosynthetic efficiency is the highest, but we're using the sun. So there's no electricity involved, but you're able to get plant yields boosted up to 20% or more just by changing that spectrum.
Our pilot program at UbiGro is fairly robust. We've been running it for over 4 years. We've done over 60 deployed trials worldwide in 11 different US states and 8 different countries. So we've tested in places as high as 7,000 feet altitude, as low as sea level, and we've done so many different locations that we've covered almost every climate so far.
We encourage any grower that is interested in passive spectral control to reach out to us at info@ubigro.com, and we've got experts on hand that will visit your site, help design the experiment with you, and make it as easy as possible that you can do the plant trial and be able to have data out the other side that we can say, how much of a benefit it would be to you or others that are in your area.